Hello and welcome to Level Up. And if you're here for the ultimate evening of entertainment, then I'm so sorry. Today we have our very first sibling special where one of the shallowest queens has come to settle the score with their brother. Keep the door closed and make sure that Mum doesn't see, because we're here to settle a dispute, and it's all over the anal og stick. A trophy built to withstand rough play and frequent use. Will this feud shake up a family peaceful pasture, or will it divide? Let's find out as we dive into Level Up. Good evening, you spoilt brats, and in case you've forgotten, I'm Kobe. And according to our scriptwriter, this is the part of a show where I make a joke about being my mum's favourite child, yada yada yada. But little did she know, I was in fact raised in a foster system, in a home I hatefully refer to as the dumping ground. I was never adopted. You can find me on my socials at Tracy Beaker. If you ever sat watching the show and you thought, I can do better than these buffoons, well, you might just be in for a shot to be adopted by us for an evening of gaming and nothing more. We send you straight home after that. Slide on into our DMs on Instagram at leveluplive or email us at info@levelup.live. Remember, that's 1eve1up. Level Up. Tell us why you want to be on the show and who your gaming partner in crime would be. We've got some top-notch gaming gear, snacks, ice-cold bevs, and a chunky corgi who's here for moral support. So get in touch and we'll add you to our waiting list. Finally, remember to hit that like button and slap that bell notification, as we're, we need the love. Also, leave us a sassy comment. Okay? But enough of the plugs. Let's meet today's fabulous duo. First up, it's an ADHD demon with a lust for life and a flexible spine. It's Brighton's biggest song parody princess, who hopefully didn't catch the clap over Pride weekend. It's Shallow Vera! Woo!
Oh, that clap for me.
Yeah,
I love clap.
Some claps and the clap.
I love that.
How was your Pride week?
Very long, very long, which is why I now sound like Mrs. Moore. So yeah, but you can call me Mrs. Jaw.
Hello, Mrs. Jaw. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, doing really great. Cheers, thank you very much.
I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. How are you feeling though? Proper.
Well, I do feel, so I'm not a sociopath, so it's a really good day. Fantastic. But no, I'm excited. I've been looking forward to do this. I've got Alfie Ordinary stolen hip pads on me, so I'm sliding off the chair on the Linda Barker range special. Let's get some gaming. I love being on the game.
Beautiful. So, speaking of gaming, what is your first ever gaming experience?
I think the earliest one I played, probably, I was doing it for quite a long time actually, because I was playing at being neurotypical for quite a long time. But I do remember Echo the Dolphin being one of the first things I played.
Yeah, that's a good one. Your earliest gaming memory is on the Sega Mega Drive then?
Sega Mega Drive, Super SNES, I still remember.
The Super NES, yeah, the Super NES as well.
Yes, we were super poor, so we had that for quite a while. But
yeah, like the PlayStation was out, but we had the SNES.
Honestly, we just sat there just smashing bricks together. It was great.
So if it wasn't Echo, it was smashing bricks.
Absolutely, that's how I got this voice, just brick dust.
Lovely. So, I've got a question. You've come on for a sibling special.
Yeah.
What's the most embarrassing story that you can tell us about your brother?
There were quite a few. I'm sure he has tons about me. So I'll be kind and I'll say one that isn't too bad. And I did one time watch him take a shit in Leicester Square tube station. just absolutely just open air shitting, and then as he was doing it, this like McDonald's bag just picked up a piece of wind and went past him, and he just like grabbed it, smashed it out of the air, and then just used it as toilet paper. And it's inspired me like for the rest of my life, to be honest with you. I've taken so much from that moment to my therapist, and yeah, she said it's got a lot to do with everything. So actually, thank you.
Do you think that that's the cause of the trauma? It's the shitty McDonald's bag.
I think it's weird that I remember that, but I don't remember loads of other stuff. So if that's the stuff I'm keeping, fucking hell.
Yeah, you know, repression's supposed to work with you forget like the shit stuff, and that was literal shit. So.
Yeah. Apparently it manifests in other ways, doesn't it? I turned out fine.
Yeah, you're fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
So, if there was a sitcom about your life, what would the theme tune be? It has to be one that you make up.
And I've got this.
Yeah, you got it.
See her walking down the street. Coming round, she smells like meat. Who's she gonna meet in the street? Something that rhymes with meat. It's Vera!
Woo!
Yeah. It could be part of my show. It could be 2.5 Them.
2.5 Them!
Absolutely.
I love that. So what would the premise of this sitcom be?
Basically, me, I don't know how many genders I've got regardless, so actually I'm assuming it's 2.5 and I'm non-binary, so 2.5 Them sounds about apt. It's either that or just like bad girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's taken.
I think that might already be taken.
It might be, but I do sound like a Von Atkins, don't I? Fenner. Jerry, that's it. Got the 2 Julies in the background. My brother Alex is dressed as Darlene Cake, but without blackface, of course. We don't do that.
Yeah, definitely not on television or privately at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Any point.
Right. I have a smash or pass for you.
Okay.
Would you like to see the smash or pass characters?
Okay.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we have Trevor, Blanca, and Ham.
Okay, so I've got to have sex with one.
Yeah, so it's preferably you've got to have sex with one of them.
Just the one.
Well, or as many as you like, but you have to do it to at least one, I think.
Yeah, I've got to kill one, but I can fuck whoever I want.
Yeah, sure.
So it's a bit like the McCanns, really. Fantastic. No.
Okay, should we have a look at them again? So let's bring
Okay.
it back on. Let's have a look. First one is Trevor.
Pretty sure I've already had Trevor. I think most drag queens have slept with the person that bullied them in school at some point, and we do have those daddy issues, and Lord knows the guy hasn't bathed in about a week. If I haven't had him already, I will have him again, which is...
Okay, and how about Blanca?
See, I know, I'm not here to kink shame. I'm not here to kink shame at all. Each to their own. But I'm not one of the gays who needs to have their foot caught in a bear trap just to come. So he's gorgeous, and I'm sure there'll be a whole group of people out there with a load of pipes just sat there waiting to rain him like a piglet on Thanksgiving. But I think it's going to be a pass.
It's a pass.
Yeah.
And you said, actually, did I have to kill one of them? So, I mean, it's not a prerequisite, but is it a kill for Ham then?
Let's have a look at Ham.
Okay, we want to have a look at Ham again. Poor Ham.
But my favourite colour is ham. So, also he does just look like a massive blow-up fuck doll. So...
I thought that was your type.
Absolutely. I like it when they don't speak back and then they can't write a statement afterwards. So, preferred really. So yeah, Joe, what? Fuck Ham. Fuck Trevor again. And Blanca, unfortunately.
Is out.
He's out. But congratulations, glad you're out. Welcome to the community.
And we can celebrate with you next time at Pride, Blanca. So, if you had to perform a lip sync with a video game character, who would you perform the lip sync with?
Oh, is it like any specific song at all? So just who would I want to
So that would be my follow-up question.
Oh,
is
okay.
like, if you were to pick the character, what would the song be?
Okay, so it's going to be a double whammy hammy, right? Okay, so character, I think I'd have to do it as like Abe off of Abe's Odyssey, and I could be like Babe's Odyssey. Could you imagine?
Would you dress in an Abe look as well? So it'd be like Abe and Abe.
Yeah, but full, you know, like the full-on gunt. Do you know what I mean? And just like the crop ponytail hair and like where, and then like the fart sound. Like we used to. Did you ever used to do that? Yeah, isn't it? Honestly.
Wow.
And then, yeah, eventually, just honestly, Abe just used to open up his bowels.
Okay, so what song would you sing with an opened bowel, Abe?
It's a very good question. I think we're going to have to go for an obscure one.
Yeah.
And it's called Hot Piss by the Yellow River Boys. And it's basically like, it's about drinking piss. So if you're going to fart, you might as well follow up, do you know what I mean, with something.
With a song about drinking piss?
Absolutely, because they go hand in hand. Sometimes they go dick to arse, but at the end of the day, it's all the same. It's just the devil's playground, isn't it? Really?
It's the devil's playground. Well, speaking of playgrounds, should we see who'll be battling you in today's playground?
Oh.
Should we introduce them? Okay, let's have a look. Our next gamer was born so gay the midwife turned around and slapped his mother. He'll chew your ear off at the mere mention of food or dogs. It's Brighton's most prolific hole taster, Alex Barnett!
Hole taster.
Hey.
Hey, babe. How are you?
Right, I've got my first question for you.
Oh, right, go on.
How dare you?
How dare I what?
How dare you? That's the question. That's what it says. How dare you?
I don't know what the answer to that will even be.
You're too kind to have to deal with a question like that as your first one. So, how are you feeling?
I'm
That's
good.
a better
Yeah,
one.
not too bad. Yeah, I've got cold sores. I feel a bit shit actually, if I'm being honest. But apart from that, I'm okay.
Party too much at Pride.
Or just not enough. So you never know.
If you kept going, you'd feel great.
Yeah, I'd have been fine. That's the thing. I should have still been going now, but yeah, I'm just too old, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you do accidentally, dox your age because it's right there on your Instagram handle, which I'm about to give everybody in a minute. So they'll all know exactly how old you are.
12.
No. So if you had to swap legs with any animal, what animal would you choose?
I would choose. It's hard. What would I choose? Probably a cat.
Why a cat?
Because I'm always running around the house going meow 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 meow.
Wait,
meow.
so would it be you stood up with two just cat legs, or would it be you on all fours, just like tippy-toeing like a cat?
I'd still have two. I think I'd have two hands and then 2 feet, but like in opposite directions. So I'd do like this.
Well, I'm surprised that you didn't say fish. Can we bring the graphic back on that we used to introduce
I know what you're going to put
because this is. Have you seen it?
No, never seen it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Don't you remember this picture being
Right,
taken?
let's bring this back onto the screen then, because I would love to see Alex as. Oh, here we go.
Up where they walk. It's just me living my mermaid fantasy.
Is it? What?
Yeah.
How and why?
Where was I? I was in Bali. I'm probably about half a bottle of vodka deep by the pool, and I just thought it'd be really fun to borrow our mate's Finn costume and then perform the entire Little Mermaid songs.
I do have the video.
No, please don't play it.
I'll respect that request. I do have it, but would you prefer I didn't play it? That's fine. That's fine. We'll leave it. What I might do though is add it onto our socials for everybody to see later down the line.
So even worse then.
Yeah, so even more people will see it that way. I love that picture though. Why did your friend have fins? Why was there a fishtail?
I can't actually remember. I think he would wear it and like pose with it on Instagram. He's one of those kind of Instagram whores. Sorry, Ryan, if you're watching. And he would like pretend to be like King Triton, I think, and shit like that. Sorry, Ryan. And then when we were there, I was like, before we got there, I was like, can you please bring it? Because I want to try it on. It was all planned. I knew exactly what I was doing.
You knew that you would sink that half bottle of vodka just to pretend to be King Trident.
I mean, I'd have done it even without the vodka. I think at least that way it was just an excuse, wasn't it, really?
Right, should we rein this in a little bit and actually start talking about video games? So what is your first gaming experience? We know that your brother's is, or them's? It. You know it was Echo the Dolphin. What's yours?
Weirdly enough, thankfully, because they went first, I had some time to think about this. I was like, what actually was it? Lemmings.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm trying to give actual factual based like things that are real, not like that horrible like story that Anthony told about and it was completely not true. Anyway, I will. Yeah, so it was Lemmings. I remember playing it at school. I think it was about like 12 or maybe even 10. So it was young.
If I'm not mistaken, and I think maybe I might be wrong.
It was on a PC or something.
Maybe someone can check in the studio. I think Lemmings was made by Rockstar, who now make GTA. I think that is like very early on in their career. Cool. Somebody in the studio just check that I'm right with that one and get back to me in case I'm factually incorrect. But yeah, it's like, I think we all played Lemmings. We all played it on PC.
Yeah,
100%. I used to love killing those little shits.
Yeah, it was great.
I know that they were supposed to survive, but... No. Okay, if you were a character in a video game, what would your special ability be?
What would my special ability be? Probably to actually just finish the level. That would probably be my special ability. I will be honest. Yeah, my brother always used to beat me most of the time, so I'm going to try my hardest today to beat him.
Okay. Is it on?
Yeah,
it's
I mean, genuinely, when he wasn't even joking when saying when we grew up, when we were poor, we really didn't have like that much stuff. And we had like a Sega Mega Drive, and it got stolen from our house as well. Like this genuine truth.
I mean, I shouldn't be laughing, but that's awful. I have a special pass for you as well. Should we have a look?
Cool.
Okay, bring them on. Okay, so we have Max Payne, Goro, and Chop Chop Master.
Max Payne. Who was the other one?
Goro. All the arms.
All the arms.
All the hands. And you've got Chop Chop Master.
Chop Chop Master. I like onions, but I'm not sure. I mean, it looks like is it an onion?
It's an onion man, yes.
I'm not sure if I want to fuck an onion, so I'd probably.
Well,
say...
really, it's funny you should mention that because I've been sent this other video here.
Damn it! So yeah, I'd probably say no. Is it pass?
Yeah, it's a pass to Chop Chop Master.
Pass to Chop Chop Master.
Okay. Do you need to see them again?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's have another look at them. So Max Payne and Goro.
Goro looks like they have issues, so I'd probably sleep with that one. And the first one looks like he's from Grease, the musical. So.
Oh yeah. He does. And from this distance, you can't really tell, but the face is very weird.
Oh, okay.
But a real person's face. It was back in the day where they just like photograph someone's face and just like slap it on a character. So I'm sorry, whoever's face that is. Wow, it looks like we're in for a fun show tonight. If you want to stay up to date with this gorgeous duo, then you can find Shallow at Shallow Vera Drag on Insta, or you can catch her live every Monday at Shallow Vera's ADHD Mondays at the Marine Tavern in Brighton. Before the show, Alex told us that he has another thing that he'd like to promote for his sibling, and he said, I quote, "They're an incredible artist who's been prolific in producing incredible content for many years now, behind an array of different projects. It's his other brother, Max, co-creator of Pilot Magazine." You can stay up to date with Max too. Now stay tuned till the very end of the show to see which of tonight's naughty bastards will win today's episode and who will walk home with a Kinder Egg-sized analog stick, and who will have to force, all right, we're gonna force you to tell your mum what you were actually up to that night. So let's take a look at this pint-sized prize that they're fighting for. It's time to cut the chatter and embrace the absurd. It's time to dodge, block, chuck whatever bizarre object you can get your hands on, bend your knees and watch your balls. It's time for an intense dose of hard-hitting dodgeball action in Oddballers.
Hands on your balls, Alex. Mine are inside me.
Oh my God! Come on! Do you know who my character looks like? Well, just die.
Wow, the minute.
Looks like my dad. Looks like Cherry Fake World. It does.
There we go. I think my guy's kind of hot. He looks like he'd believe me.
My God.
Oh, go on, my gallon. Right.
Why is it just
Going. Oh, look at that. Oh, boy, look at me. I've got gas. Everyone's fitting.
I genuinely was like, what on earth is going on? Because it just kept spinning around.
It's like every time I move, it reminds me of the Anthony the Johnson song, Epilepsy's Dancing. Okay. Press. This one shows like, yeah, we're constant gamers, like, press X.
I don't know what's funny in this game or the fact that I'm sat on a booster chair so that we can the same height.
Right, look at me. I'm trying to give that Hail Bay a blowjob look. Come on, blowjob boy. Okay. Do you know it's something? Because I think, I think I could have been broken. No, actually, you're broken. You are nothing to me. Look at this. What was that meme we used to laugh at all the time when kids was like, oh, I'm nothing without my coffee in the morning. And she's like, slash, you're nothing. Okay. It's like surprise, surprise with Cilla Black, but really fucked up, isn't it? It's like what's behind door number 2, and it's like another guy fucking his sheep.
Didn't that happen when there was a guy that got?
Dad, be careful. We're being recorded. This is evidence.
There was a guy, wasn't there, in like Devon or something that got done for fucking a sheep, and he got caught by the people going past on the train.
Yeah.
And he just said it was like, well, he was really lonely. I was
Yeah. Well, geez, it's a lonely life as a rancher and a
Lonely
sheep
life.
minister. There's a guy who was in St James's Street. He got arrested because he was face fucking a seagull. What? 100%. Oh.
He was what now?
Yeah, 100%. He was like,
Was this recent?
yeah, it was like last year because he went to court and stuff and had a photo.
For face fucking a seagull.
Yeah, literally. Pride does crazy things to people.
Yeah, that pigeon was proud.
Honestly. Bridget wasn't proud of that. Bridget was inside. Bless him. Imagine that. You go like, the surprise, surprise, it was Billy Morrison's.
Surprise, surprise.
As you go to have someone seagull between your thighs. Surprise, surprise.
I think you've won 3 games so far.
Oh my God, Max is playing the game Pilot.
Pilot. Right.
Wow, great.
I thought that if you press X it would like follow the ball.
I
That clearly isn't working.
I ran into the lawnmower. Childhood flashback.
Sorry, what did you think X was? It's dodge. It like jumps out of the way. It's dodgeball.
I thought every time I press X, I turn into the drag queen. What's going on here?
They've been pressing X all evening.
Oh, but look, this sheep are noshing everyone off. But look, this guy. It's the sheep fucking guy.
Great.
Did you set this up right? They're in teams, but are they both blue?
Oh, we're in the same team.
Great.
That's a first.
Yay!
I can stop trying to kill you now then. Look at me and you finally working together. And look, who's my quantum too? It's the guy with his dick inside a French horn.
Another person outside Morrison's.
Absolutely.
James Street.
You know Morris's son. What's the strangest thing you've seen outside Morrison's? I saw someone I think might have been dead once. It was like 2 p.m. But they could have just been on spice.
Oh yeah, you are both in team 1.
Okay.
So we'll have to look at your individual kills after this round.
We're like the Clinners. They're looking for our body count. Oh, I did actually just hit you then, didn't I?
Which one do I press to throw it?
No.
Oh yeah.
So I've got this natural instinct just to go for you, Alex.
I'm just running away from it.
Let's kill Max.
I'm just doing what I normally do in my life, just running away from all my problems.
Max. Yeah, Max, take it. We get the other brother. Nope. Go for it, Alex. Get him.
Which one?
Get the little bitch. I won't allowed to swear on here, if not, I'm fucked. Right, okay. See, why can't corporate jobs be this like engaging?
Now we're going to have a message from our partners at Mavis. Level Up uses Mavis to bring our show to life. It's a fully live production system where all of the costly gear has been scrapped and replaced with cloud technology. You can use iPhones as cameras or an Atmos device for a camera input, and it can all be controlled from an iPad. Have a look at their website to find out how Mavis can help you. But now, back to the show. So that was an interesting first round. I'm not sure how competitive we really got with it.
Just showing you that we're nice to each other.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh yeah, you are nice to each other. I think my favourite thing was that you picked to be on the same team, which makes it super easy for us to score.
Do you know what I mean? It turns out we did that in life because we both turned out to be sucking dick.
Well, you did, yeah. You did end up going for the same team. So.
Absolutely. Incest is only illegal if you can make a baby. So remember that, because it will stop you from feeling guilty.
Bum the bum, don't tell mum.
Absolutely.
Mum, don't tell mum. Okay.
Sometimes tell her.
So, Alex, as a kid, how many times were you dropped on the head?
How many, what, a week? Oh, do you remember, didn't I drop you, or was it Max? Or it was Josh.
Carla dropped me. She fell down the stairs with me. I think it's about 18 months.
Yeah.
It turned out fine.
Okay, and how many times were you both picked last in PE?
Oh, every time. Unless it was gymnastics, and I was all right on gymnastics.
I was always picked first in dodgeball because
the
bunnies wanted it. That was always good. If it was football,
I was always put in goal.
Always put in goal,
yes.
Because I was just lanky.
No, it was just because, again, they wanted to kick shit at me.
But I was also just shit as well. So I don't know, they soon learn. It's fine.
I think I spent my whole school career somehow inexplicably being like, oh, I'm sick. Sorry, I can't do PE this week.
We used to
we forged our mum's signature. She never did our books once, did she?
No, never.
Anthony can't come to do PE today. Anthony has menstrual cramps.
Oh, I was a complete arsehole. I used to be like, Alex can't do PE today because he had his PE kit stolen stolen and we're poor. And I can't buy him a new one. But I told Mum
It's half true.
It was half true. I still had the PE kit, we were just poor.
Was that
And
the
Mum was like,
box?
God, they must have thought I was an absolute witch.
We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we told them. Gwen.
Okay, are you ready for the next round?
Absolutely.
Okay, right. Some say she has a vast array of Nicolas Cage memorabilia and that her life is actually narrated by Nicolas Cage. Others say that she's actually swapped faces and lives authentically as Nicolas Cage. But all we really know is she's called the Stig. Now strap in, on and down because it's time for our time attack round. Tonight's gamers will need to be smoother than cum on a gold tooth for this one, as they're about to experience the chaos of Mario Kart 8. Get ready for a spectacle of tight turns, strategic boosts and gravity-defying drifts. Think you can race our racers? Well, grab your Switch, hit the track and get ready for your close-up. Show us your fastest laps in the Egg Cups Dragon Driftway time trial. That's a mouthful. That's what he said. Snap a pic or a video and tag us on Insta at TikTok or Insta at Level Up Live. Apparently, we've once again caught the ire of a certain drifting diva wanting to maintain her spot in the limelight. Last season, she absolutely slayed in Mario Maker 2, setting a record so high you need a ladder to reach it. This time, she's revved up and ready to break records. So buckle up and get ready because the Stig's about to give us a wild ride. Wow, 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 that was faster than an incel swipes left on Tinder. This season, our glamorous guests are challenging the scores and each other, attempting to see their name at the top of our leaderboard. Now, hold on to your wig and we'll see who's topped our rankings and who's been topped by them. So in first, we still have the Stig, who used Bowser and made a time of 1 minute 59.43. Then we have Blaze, who used Daisy and took 2 minutes 5.53. And then in third, we have Cherub, who also played as Daisy and took 2 minutes 10 seconds and 51. Strap in and rev those engines, because we're deep diving into who's slaying and who's praying at the finish line. Are you two ready?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, okay, you can press X to continue. Yeah, there we go, we got you.
I thought I'd go with Gay Yoshi with a bad fake tan and his face has just come from Grand Can Pride. Face like a flashlight. Face has got smush smush. You better get that coin, bitch.
Where were you called Mavis? Wasn't it in Lanzarote?
It was Canary, yeah, because they didn't like my name, Shallow Vera. They said it was too much, and so they called me Miss Mavis. I know it was like Anthrax then.
Anthrax.
I think I was like, that is actually too much. And then, what was it? Yeah, they called me Miss Mavis, and then they didn't like contouring, so I just looked like our Auntie Michelle. And I used to call myself Maid the Slave. But they didn't like that very much. Oh, of course.
So, Miss Mavis, where did that name come from?
So I was working for a company called Musical Tavern in the Canary Islands. I had a lovely time.
I had a lovely time in the Canary
I
Islands.
got a lovely time in Canaries, I did. But they didn't like the name Anthrax because it wasn't family friendly. And I was like, well, do you know what I mean? Not all families like their kids. So, but they made me change it to Miss Mavis.
I kept calling you Maid the Rave.
Maid the Rave.
Maid the Rave.
Yeah, because and then that stuck, and then I turned it to Maid the Slave. I was like, oh. They didn't like that either, so I still...
Maid the Pig Slave.
I managed to bastardise the name that they gave me. Doesn't sound like me at all, creating a parody of something.
And true story, when our parents bought a place in Spain, and this is like last year, and we're chatting away to this like this English couple that own a cafe or like a little restaurant.
Basically, Mum was talking at someone.
Yeah, talking at, and saying that she had a drag queen son, and they were like, we knew someone that was a drag queen that was from Hampshire, and they were in Lanzarote. So what was his drag name? Mum was like, well, Shallow Vera. And they're like, oh no, that wasn't it. That wasn't his name. It was like something like Mavis. And my mum was like, are you kidding me? Like, I think that was my son. What did you say to me? You were like, oh, if they made
a Ferrero Rocher cheesecake. Not that neurodivergent people have a habit of remembering foods that they love or anything like that.
Okay, a score's been taken for that round. We're going to quickly reset. So, are you happy with the score?
Oh, absolutely not. I was shocking. But I had a really lovely time participating.
And that's all that matters.
When you fail at life, it is.
Okay, we're going to quickly reset, and I think I'm going to get a thumbs up when it's ready. So, it is ready. Feel free to hand the remote back over. So,
Go.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Good luck.
wasn't it A to go forward?
Yeah, there you go. See, look at me, still helping you out.
Thanks, babes.
I can do everything but grow hair for you.
Cheer, fuck off.
Go on, get it, girl.
I'm like, rather than grow hair, can you take my hair, man, off.
Take my scars.
Take my scars,
Take my
man.
scars. I used to love The Craft. That was one of the films we used to watch.
You don't even exist to me.
Love that. And then we used to do the scene when she's been admitted and sound like psych ward at the end of the film. She's like, no. What else we used to love? Oh, Hocus Pocus. Do you remember when the cat was so fucked up?
Oh,
Yes.
honestly,
So
like
good.
Shallow used to like rewind it every single time, like the cat
Yeah,
died,
just
would
be
rewind it
really-
again and just sit there and laugh.
We were weaving around it at length so much that the VHS tape broke.
Yes.
Because we just kept watching Gary Binks die at the end of the film.
And
It was
to-
so bad.
Wait, but actually the bit dying was funny,
Yeah.
or...
It's just the way that it yelled. And
And the way
then
the music goes down with it, with a quiet inflection. It's
And,
like, Gary Binks.
our brother Max hated it because I'd be like, Max, thank you for the love.
That's the introduction. And then slowly, like, I always thought I was Sarah. I thought I was really pretty. And as I've gotten older, I realised I'm actually just Mary with a jaw. I smell scrud.
I smell squid. I love that. Did you watch the second one recently?
Oh, well,
It was shit.
the reboot.
I know it was.
And I say
It was really
reboot.
good. It wasn't. It was absolute dog shit.
It was dog shit. Because that like reboot thing that.
The reviews are in. It's absolute dog shit.
And we have a dog, and we pick up his shit every day. And I can tell you that film.
See, he lived up to his introduction into the show. I love it.
And actually, I did not poo in Charing Cross Station. It was outside Boots.
Oh, so it did happen.
And it wasn't Charing Cross, it was Leicester Square.
It was Leicester Square.
It was Leicester Square.
No, it was
Alex, it was Leicester Square because you went down your head behind the railing because the tubes were closed.
It was Charing. Yeah,
Alex, I promise you, it was Leicester
it
Square.
was outside Charing Cross Boots. Charing Cross leads up to Leicester Square.
What's that? Okay, but the one thing that hasn't changed is you took a shit in the street, right?
I really needed it.
No,
To be fair, I was very young. I was at uni and I was very drunk.
Was that a shit?
And it wasn't.
The location smells just as well.
I knew it was Charing Cross because I ran to go to Charing Cross toilets and Charing Cross station was fucking
the
closed.
station's closed.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to poo myself.
To be fair, we were both absolutely off our snatch.
It was a good night.
It was just when the McDonald's bag just like picked up a bit of wind and combustion.
I was just like, oh my God, I don't believe in God, but there is a Jesus. If this McDonald's bag flew past, it's a sign for me to wipe my ass, and then that way we could go out. If I remember rightly, we did actually continue to go out to a club.
Oh no, we totally did. That was
going to fire.
Okay, and a score has been recorded.
Only a crime has been reported.
Whoa, what a nail biter. Before we reveal whether our guests have left the Stig in the dust, let's remind ourselves what they're racing towards this season.
The grave.
No, they're not racing to the grave, but we are thrilled to unveil the sparkly, perfectly imperfect prize. It definitely looks better online. It's the illustrious golden anal og stick, ribbed for your pleasure and flared for your safety. I mean, it's there. This piece of plastic will be going home with our best gamer this season. Now it's time to have a look at how these two got on. Okay, so Shallow, you made a time of 2 minutes 48:27. So you're quite far down the list. Alex, you're on the second page. You've made the worst score of the season. 3 minutes, 4 seconds,
That's a win.
32.
I told you that's what I was aiming for. I'm done now. I can live like I have.
Okay, so it looks like Shallow has surged ahead of Alex. Let's track them down and hear their thoughts on the situation. So, Shallow, how was it?
That was really, really fun. I enjoyed that. Do you know why it was really fun?
Why?
Because I won. You love it. We always used to play a bit of Mario Kart. Well, that was when our family started getting more money. We could like put the electricity back on. That was good, wasn't it? But we didn't have a coin either to put the.
We fucking did have a coin.
Yeah, oh my god. I was just about to be like, my chalet had a coin meter.
We couldn't even spell chalet. We couldn't afford the education.
Shallow Vera.
Do you want to borrow 50p off Weird Jenny next door?
Fucking Weird Jenny.
Weird Jenny?
Weird Jenny. And her husband looked like Fred and Rose West.
Yes, and they moved in on Halloween.
Yes, they
Yeah,
did.
really weird.
So we inspected their garden for children's bodies.
Yeah, we were like,
as you
Mum,
do.
they've got buried dead kids in there.
Yeah, and then I go and they kept the most annoying ones alive. If you met their kids.
Who was the one before that used to stab the footballs? Crazy Jane or something.
Crazy Jane. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just being told, can you not lean back on your chair because that's what's breaking the mic pack.
Oh.
All right. I'm telling you off. Okay, how wasn't it for you, Alex?
It wasn't a win. It was fun though. But yeah, I mean, never mind.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
C'est la vie.
That's long. Yes. C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
All right, Bewitched.
That song is about 3 minutes.
Okay, get
actually.
ready to enter the arena where legends are forged and sibling rivalries are reignited. The game that kicked off the fighting craze in the 90s is back to deliver epic showdowns and jaw-dropping combos. Remember those heated arguments over who was the best? Well, it's now time to settle the score once and for all. Who will get knocked out and who will rise victorious? Let's begin the ultimate fight in Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Okay.
I love this.
Yeah, this is one that you requested.
It is.
Yeah,
'Cause I know. I told
actually
you.
can't remember playing this
Under
one.
no circumstances, I have to be Chun-Li because I finally got to live my fantasy.
I love that this was an argument that literally happened on the group chat before the show as well.
This has always been a thing. Me and our other brother Max, Pilot.
I didn't even pick that one, but I'm blanking from Poe.
I love the
God, she's fucking aged
I love the
badly.
way it's like called Street Fighter and it's actually just the whole game based on the EDL fucking march that's going on today. And all the characters, the actual people that turned up. Oh,
Yeah.
oh look at you beating up a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Taste my knuckles, fist piglet.
Taste my fist. You'll never guess where it's been.
Absolutely, it's been up your bummy.
Can't remember which order you put us in, if I'm honest.
I'm going for the Reagan smash.
Oh. Try not to lean back.
Oh, don't do the fat Joe. Pick up your hands, do the rack away, and lean back. Oh, I've got a voice for rap now. Oh. Okay. Are we rematching? I'm going to say yes. We will have. That was our little practice round. So, Alex, if I could give you any advice, that's what I just did, and just smash the fuck out of everybody.
Okay, should we have another go?
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Okay, let's do. You can pick a Street Fighter. You've done Street Fighter. We've got plenty of time.
Oh well, I've got plenty of street.
You've got plenty of streets.
Yeah. Dry rise, mate. We got
Time I was on the streets.
okay, just like.
I think there is one of Street Fighter 3 on there as well.
Do it. Let's go Street Fighter 3.
Do it. Do it.
They didn't teach me numbers in the class.
It's the bottom right.
There we go. Bottom right. Oh, that's second
got it, you
impact.
got it.
Third strike.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Look at these numbers. When do we learn to count? Okay. Where would we like to do our fight? Queen Street, Brighton.
Yeah.
Well, shall we go?
Outside the boarding up Albion kebab shop.
Absolutely. I'd rather they just go inside the Albion Hotel and it just falls in on them. That'd be great. Fantastic. Okay, Alex, I'll let you choose the place where you want to go because I'm really nice. Where do you want to die today?
Where do you want to die? Let's do somewhere in Japan.
Somewhere in Japan. There's
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to full Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Such a Bamba. Bingo.
What's it called? Like,
Yeah. Oh, that's such a. How was it? And then she just fucking scalps the bitch. Her Ishii goes down.
whereabouts in?
Oh,
yeah,
Castlegate,
do
Japan.
Do that.
Ironically, the first one I landed on.
I feel like the picking the levels lasted longer than your actual fight in the
This is
last one.
one of the great things about neurodiversity. You've got loads of places you want to go, but you know I'm getting there because you're too busy thinking about all the places you could go.
Oh my god, who is that? I want this.
Oh, my God,
Who
I-
is this person?
Oh, she's got my contour colour. Ooh. I'm going to go. I'm going to give.
Thank
Chun-Li-
God there's a timer on these.
Oh, I know. Oh, there's a time.
9 seconds left.
9 seconds. Oh, I can take 9, 10 and a half. Let's go Birch. Let's go Birch. Let's go Birch. There we go.
She looks like I'm sorry.
Another 18 seconds to select a thing.
Oh, a brave dance. I'm going brave girl. I do a brave dance when I pull out a trans flag as I go into like
Oh my
Dubai.
god, look at me. I'm
Oh.
so fit.
Okay, Pallion. Okay, I picked the Jesse
literally
Nelson.
walking-
I've gone for Jesse Nelson. Let's do it. Whoa.
No, you look like Halle Berry, babe.
Ah, you better. Hey, Jingle Bell Bowl.
Oh yeah, later. I look like Leatherface.
You look like that guy all the gays go for, like on Pride, purely because of their body size, but their face is literally something they've ripped off of like a street cat.
We call them prawns.
Prawn.
Prawn, oh,
Because
yeah.
what do you do when you have a prawn?
You rip off the head.
You rip off the head.
Prawn.
Body's great.
Just like, so what do you do when you go for a prawn? Rip off the head? No, just rip out the shit pipe.
Yeah, that's something I should do with a prawn.
Well, that's
It's like Coca-Cola though, sometimes I do it just for the taste of it. Oh, What's it look like? I'm trying to look at his face. Oh, do you remember the movie It, Alex?
Yeah.
You know when Pennywise the clown takes over being Bev's dad?
Yeah.
Like,
I worry about you, Bevy.
I worry about you a lot. I love that.
I think I look like
Sylvester Stallone after 3 strokes.
I think this is it. Here at Level Up, we use Mavis, a live cutting-edge production system that moves all of the traditional broadcast gear into the cloud. That means you can forget about tech headaches and focus on creating a fantastic live show. Setups can be as simple as a couple of iPhones and iPads, and that's it. You're all set. Check out their website to see how Mavis can help revolutionize your streaming. Now, let's get back to the show. The competition is getting heated, and before the break, we saw these two scramble more ferociously than alt-right-wing protesters smashing through a Greggs window desperate for a steak bake. Cool. So before we look at the final results, let's have a quick catch up with these lovely guests. So that last round was especially fun. How was it for you two?
I actually won one.
You did!
Yeah.
You did!
Yes! Woo!
I'm really happy.
Did I
for
win?
you. Oh, I think I won.
I think you won.
I mean, I will say I feel really sorry for. And I'll say I'm so sorry, Marek, because you have to score on this show, and I have no idea what's happened half of the time. But it was great to watch.
It was fun.
God, you don't half natter, do you?
Oh, I don't, you know what I mean? Well, only one of us admits that we've got a neurodiversity issue. The other one's still in dark, but we'll find each other eventually.
What is Sunday lunch like then? If it's like this with you two, what's it like when there's multiples?
It finishes on Tuesday afternoon. Our whole family is like very much like an advert for Scope.
If I'm left on my own to cook it, it will actually get done in time. But if everyone else in the family is helping cook, it actually takes longer. Yeah. Like Christmas dinner a couple of years ago, do you remember that took forever? Whereas last year it was actually a lot quicker because didn't do it. Mum wasn't in the kitchen.
I remember it takes a lot longer for you because I was absolutely fucking paralytic. So, I mean, it's just as long as anything else. And on top of that, I'm time blind, so I don't have a clue really. But yeah, it was probably about an hour it took.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch her kick off now.
Time blind. She used to live next door to me and she'd still be late coming around the house.
You do have time blindness, don't you?
100%. But one thing I always see, this face.
We were asking about promos for the show. Bear in mind, this was about 4 weeks ago. And no word of a lie, today, about 2 hours before we went on, you sent us those promos. You did it. Thankfully, I was able to get hold of your lovely brother-in-law, who was able to give me that information.
I'm very grateful. I'm so ashamed that I'm going to hide behind the good name of my trans brothers and sisters to support.
So, what was your favourite game today?
I did like Street Fighter because I remember it's the only one I've actually played before. It just reminded me of when we were younger.
Yeah, we used to play with each other. Do you remember?
Fuck off. Don't touch me.
That's not what you said. No, I changed your witness statement pretty quick, didn't it? Fucking hell. That was good. I loved it. I quite enjoyed Oddballers just because it was just quite fun to see the faces that they made when they ran each other over.
I felt like, though, did you actually know what was happening at any point in Oddballers?
But that was why it felt familiar.
It was just like real life.
Absolutely. You just running around just going, who do I hit?
The lawnmower bit was just a bit like savage. I was like, could you imagine if you were just like, oh, I'm just out here with my little red ball, some like fucking savage bastard just starts mowing you down with a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon, baby.
Sunday afternoon.
It's my every Sunday afternoon.
Childhood trauma.
So, if you two could swap lives for the day, what would you do in each other's shoes? We'll start with you, Shallow.
You'll probably take a shit in his shoes. No, I don't know. I'd drag you up 100%. That's what I do.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah.
Literally.
Wait, this has happened already?
Yeah. We call her dragrid.
It was hot, like honestly, fucking horrific. Like there's one thing I definitely know I'm never meant to be. It was a drag queen. Like, I do not have the jaw for it.
Yeah, you could be a drag queen. You're just never meant to be a good-looking one.
Oh fucking.
Yeah, just a bearded drag queen.
I know. Well, honestly, it was horrible.
That's what we call it. Drag
I could
queen.
see it. Why don't you get your mermaid tail back on, full face of drag, and come back onto the show?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Once is enough.
Rather get cat AIDS.
Yeah. So, you're a drag queen, Harry.
Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, terrible. Where was that? Wasn't that in
Was it lockdown?
lockdown? Yeah.
We did a lot of shit in lockdown, didn't we?
Yeah, cut his hair in lockdown. It was terrible.
Yeah, it was awful.
Why?
Because it wasn't very good.
Who did it?
Well, I was trying to have like a YouTube tutorial of learning how to
Lawnmower.
do a skin fade. And it was like horrific. And then you bought a tattoo gun as well, do you remember?
Oh yeah, don't use on that guy, do you
God,
remember?
yeah.
Oh God, that was really bad. Do you want to know a story?
Yeah.
I gave someone a head tattoo when I was smashed because he was like, he wanted it.
Yeah.
On the
Was here.
He asked for it.
And I'm stood there watching it, and I'm like, I'm so drunk. And then
I was
Anthony's just
doing
like this, and I'm like, look.
Honestly, it was like-
God, this is so bad.
It was like if you have like a heart surgeon, but they've also got Parkinson's. And I was just like,
What was the tattoo of?
oh, that's where it gets worse. Yeah, it was because it was a semicolon. And that's how I remember. Because every time I see a colon, I get a semi. But it's a semicolon because, and it's all really bad because it's sort of like suicide surviving, isn't it? Because he was like, give me this. And I was like, okay, I'll do it.
It was the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He looked like he'd come out of Auschwitz. By the time he finished with him, it was really bad because he just looked like he'd just been branded and just like been given prison tattoos. And I saw him like a couple of weeks later and I was like, I forgot he did that. And he was like, looks really great, doesn't it? And he was like, can you redo it? I was like, I don't want to fuck it up anymore.
What kind of a nutcase is this? It was so shit. It's like, yeah, can you just redo it? I'm like,
Oh,
you
sober.
want even shitter?
On top of it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd really like to see? I'd like if everyone else to see just how shit it is, and that'd be fantastic.
Well, if you could send us a picture, we can share this as one of our stories.
I've got it on my phone somewhere.
Yeah, find it.
Yeah.
Well, can I get one of you two to find it and then
Yeah.
we'll post it up on socials.
Absolutely.
So to bring this, I know ADHD needs to talk, but let me just bring this back around. What would you do in shallow shoes?
I would go and judge the Voice of Broadway competition. Like go back in time, go and judge the Voice of Broadway competition, and I would just be Bradley-esque. Do you remember when he was like absolutely horrific?
You could have dressed for a competition.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you could have dressed for a competition.
I loved it. But he wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
wasn't
but
wrong.
you were just very nice, so I'd go back and probably be a little bit more like,
be a dick.
be even more
Oh, I love
honest.
that. Go back and defend.
Yeah.
Defend the honour.
No, he's like that. He said he would go back and maybe look a worse person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The person that
Witch.
was he was there judging this competition. He's been really nice about someone that come on
He's
stage.
been constructive.
So I'd go back and just be like really mean.
Yeah, he's been
No, I wouldn't.
constructive about it.
No, joking aside, I would be quite nice to actually be able to sing as well as you.
You can sing as well as me.
No, not really. Not as high.
Maybe not today though. Your voice is a bit.
To be fair, I'm like Barry Whiter today.
That's true. Speaking
Got a
of
voice.
singing, can you tell us about some upcoming performances that you have?
So, I've got a gig coming up soon in Clacton on Sea. If anyone's in Clacton on Sea,
Lovely.
say clack.
Clack.
Yeah, clack it.
I'm not.
This a bit. If you would like to know where I'm going to be, so would I. You can contact Alfie or Ethan because they're now running my diary for me very kindly. Woo! So this means I actually know where I'm supposed to be. And actually, it turns out I generally am quite right, and actually other people are quite wrong. So when they're like, "You should have been here an hour ago," I actually was correct on what I was given.
Well, you weren't correct today.
No, I wasn't correct today, but I do blame racism for that.
True, that's true. Yeah, we'll blame racists.
Yeah.
Racists.
Yes.
Right. I was going to ask you to talk some more, but I'm worried we've not got enough time, right? Good stuff.
That's quite true.
I hope our production team didn't pull a Houdini on us and managed to crunch those scores. Let's see which one of you will be snagging the fabulous silver analog stick tonight. Okay, so Shallow got a single point in the indie round, and Shallow again made the fastest time in our time attack round of Mario Kart. And finally, it was a draw on Street Fighter, which means...
I won!
Congratulations, Shallow, you are the winner of today's episode, and I'll now bestow upon you the prestigious analog stick.
We can share it together. It's just wouldn't touch the sides. If you do it from the base up, though.
Do you know what I would do though? I must have a few more of them, but just use door stops.
Absolutely. I could use them as nipples on a drag as well.
Yes.
Do you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you'd both like to say to the people at home?
I'm sorry.
Wear a condom. This could happen to you. Gays wearing condoms.
Unfortunately, that's all that we have time for today. But fret not, you can keep up with our frantic gamers by following Shallow on Instagram at Shallow Vera Drag. And remember, you can see her live every week at Shallow Vera's ADHD Mondays at the Marine Tavern. And you can find Alex, if you want to, at Alex Barnett 1985 on Instagram. And hey, while we're here, why don't you follow the third mysterious brother Max? Don't know how, just follow him home. A huge thank you to our incredible production team, Maddie, Marek, Paul, Josh and Mal. You make the magic happen, and it literally couldn't happen without you. A huge shout out to the MTL for giving us their nicest cupboard to call home for this series. It's a very nice cupboard. And of course, thank you to you for joining us on YouTube and Twitch. And remember to show us some love by smashing that like button and hitting subscribe. It's the easiest way to ensure you never miss another episode of our gags. Finally, a massive thank you to Shallow and Alex for joining us on the show.
I was just touching my
Yeah, you definitely were. You definitely were. I would say for bringing their A game, but you brought the A game in the chat, but maybe not so much in the gaming.
Yeah, I mean, soz. I had fun though, that was the main thing, right? It was good fun.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's all for this episode. I'm sure there's someone daft enough to come on the show very, very soon. So we'll see you in a fortnight for the next one. I've been Kobe. Who are you? Good night.